a student comes through their K through 12 environment, and through that environment is about memorizing the lecture, memorizing the reading, and then showing their knowledge of this reading in some type of test or some other type of measurable tool that allows the teacher to give that student a grade. And the consequence of them either knowing the information and memorizing it well and then doing well on the test is having an A. Or if they don't memorize it, or if they can't retain it and then indicate their understanding of the information, then the consequence would be C, D, or F. And so our students are coming to college with that same mindset. And we bear in mind in the culture that we live, which is and I'm speaking, of course, to the American culture of education, that same type of paradigm is presented in the college environment as well. So a student comes to that environment with that same frame of reference. So they would sit in their first semester class that may not be connected to the music industry, but that student is going to bring with them this type of approach to education, which is provide me the information, I'll remember it as best I can and show you what I have remembered of it by taking your test. So therefore, the consequence is only to that grade. And then therefore, that grade is connected to the GPA, and the GPA is connected to the degree that that student hopes to get. What I have found is that most students who come to the music business curriculum and come to it from an academic perspective, I like to, through advising, sit down with the student and break it down to two separate tracks that they are involved in the academic setting. The first track is an understanding that they have a goal to achieve a degree. And normally that degree is connected to mom, dad, or a sense that this is something that they should have because the culture has determined that you have a degree, there's that you have a better chance of getting a success. And so, I look at this as being really left brain oriented, though not from a theoretical standpoint of what left brain and right brain is, but just in order to describe my position here. And then the second track would be that, and I connect this to right brain, and that is the student wants this information. They need this information, and it's connected to a passion or a vision that is connected to what they want to do in the world of music and entertainment. And it is our job to help them to see it as two separate roads that they're traveling. Hopefully, through advising again, that there's a focus, and that focus is being as competitive as necessary to be able to achieve some success outside of the academic process. So therefore, now the academic environment that they are in becomes the real world. And the reason it becomes the real world is because they have to gather information, they have to gather experience, and they have to maintain this sense of passion and directed drive towards obtaining the skill sets that's going to be necessary for them to find, again, opportunities outside of the academic process.